Today I'm gonna kind of talk a little bit about like body stuff. When it comes to like your body and having confidence in it, I think you should be able to dress in a way that makes you feel comfortable. Dressing a certain way makes me feel uncomfortable, but that's only in the sense of how others are perceiving me. There's lots of outfits that I would love to wear, but I think, oh, what would people think of me if I wear them? And there's so many stupid things that people get mad about when it comes to like fashion. Like, I can't say much about guys because I don't know, so I'm gonna speak mostly on how girls address other girls and how we dress. Some girls don't like to wear bras, and in some of the clothes that you wear, you can kind of see through it a little. You can see their THO, which if you don't know what that means, that's basically like your nipples are hard. And people always want to make comments like, oh, she's gonna have saggy boobs, or oh my god, what a slore, I can see her nipples. But that's her preference. If she is feeling comfortable and she wants to show it off, don't look at her. I know, like, sometimes you just can't help it and you see something you don't normally see, so you just want to like stare at it. But if it offends you that much, just look the other way. Or if someone in your eyes is too big to wear a crop top, to wear shorts, to wear a bikini, that's not your right to say. I used to have a lot of, I don't know if they still think the same way, but a lot of friends in high school, I would always hear comments like, well, she should not be wearing that. She is way too fat for that. And I don't see where any certain clothes where it was made for just like a certain type. If they make it in a size that fits your body, then by all means put it on. There is no rule that says you have to look this way or weigh this much or have this much muscle tone to wear a certain outfit. What looks good, a body that someone likes, that is totally individualistic. It's all different. And I'm always like, whoa, what kind of body do I want? What kind of body would I be comfortable in? When really I should be more focused on being comfortable with my body and, you know, expressing it how I want to express it. And if there's things that I want to work on, I want a firmer booty, I want abs or something, then that you know, I have to put in the work for that. I think it's totally fine to want to change your body as long as you're doing it in a healthy way. And you're doing it for you. There's a lot of things that can motivate that. You could be pissed off at someone, you could be going through a breakup, maybe someone just made some nasty comments and you're like, you know, maybe in part, I kind of get that, I want to change. But it should always come down to you. You should be the only one who wants to change your body. And that goes the same with like the media and what beauty is portrayed as. Being abroad, I've been able to listen to a lot of different countries and cultures and ethnicities talk about standard beauty. And honestly, I'd never paid attention to it before about things like whitewashing in Hollywood, stuff like that, because I am quote-unquote white privileged. So it just, I don't, you know, watch the TV every day and think like, oh, why aren't they representing, you know, more of this people, even though I've realized through this year that I should be concerned about those things. TV, social media, you know, magazines, all the stuff that we shove in our faces every single day is not an excuse to hate so much on yourself. There are so many different ways of beauty, and no one way is the right way or a standard definition. I hate when I read articles about, you know, girls who are insecure because they have big curly afros or darker skin and they tried so hard to bleach their skin and, you know, stuff like that. Because to me, when I see pictures of so many different ethnicities, I am so overwhelmed with how beautiful they are. And if more of that was represented, that would be incredibly amazing. And I know that the media and what's in magazines and yada 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 shouldn't influence us. It would bring so much more positivity into so many people's lives to see a more diverse in body size, in ethnicities, in hairstyles and makeup styles, clothing styles. People don't look at how beautiful diversity is. And that's why I think people's image of their bodies and what beauty is gets so obscured in such this negative thing. I think that everyone is beautiful in their own way. And I know that sounds super cheesy. You know, I could look at someone and to me, I could think that they are just hideous. Maybe that's my opinion. But there's still something about that person that makes them incredibly unique and incredibly beautiful, be it something on their body or something in their soul. Just as the same as some people are extremely, extremely, extremely aesthetically pleasing, but they're, not great people. Beauty means so much, and it's not just a look. I get really caught up in, oh, if I try to look good, people are gonna get this dirty image of me. Like, I want attention, or I want this, or I want that, so I should belittle myself. I want to remind myself that as time keeps ticking down, I came to Japan to challenge myself on so many different levels, and this is something else that I'm also still trying to come to terms with. And I know there are so many boys and girls out there who struggle with it too. And even if the things that I say are a little cliche, I think that cliche things are so cliche because they're pretty much true. Everyone can come to this point in their life where they're like, you know what, that quote that I read, that thing that someone told me, it's true, and I've come to accept that. And I hope that everyone struggling with body issues can get to that place too. There, just with everything, there's always going to be days where you're just like, oh god. But in the long run, it's so important to just love yourself. Even if there's things that you want to change, still love and support yourself while you're working for those changes. And so until next time, bye!